All right, so here we go on James 1:5. But if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives to all generously and without reproach, and it will be given him. Now, when we're talking about wisdom, our main guy that we like to look at is Solomon, King Solomon. So this dude was so wise that people would actually pay gold, like wheelbarrows of gold, to come talk to him, to borrow some of his wisdom. Now, what do we mean by wisdom? We mean the appropriate application of knowledge. Okay. Now, this knowledge, this truth only comes from God. So we are to ask God for this. We're not to go first to we're first to go to God. We're not first to go to the government or experts or the news. Okay. And when we ask God for this, he gives it to us generously. However much you need, how much you want, openly, bountifully, liberally. Okay. And God also gives this to us without reproach. So he's not going to put us down. He's not going to belittle us. He's not going to insult us for asking for this knowledge. We're going through life here. We got many things to learn. Again, this comes right off of James 1, 2, 3, and 4, where he talks about walking through life, taking out challenges, and maturing through those challenges. So this is kind of the next step for that is our mental ability, our wisdom. Are we using knowledge appropriately? Now again, Solomon, he was the head guy when it came to knowledge. He prayed to God, and God gave him more wisdom than any other human being, other than Jesus, of course. But he wasn't necessarily obedient. The dude had a problem with the ladies, and they led him down the wrong path. So when it comes to this knowledge, this wisdom, you also got to remember that God actually wants obedience more than for you to be super smart. So keeping that in mind. Now, there is a caveat, which we'll get into in the next video when we hit up James 1:6. But again, just ask God for wisdom. We're walking through life. Now, when we ask God for wisdom, now we can be smart about the choices that we make. Step number one with that is, of course, reading your Bible on the regular.